Yo, 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 what is up? What is up? Hey guys, how's it been? Sorry about last week. My bad, to be honest. Our midterms week is coming up and I've just been busy back to back. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a filming minor. So we had to film the script that we're working on. It was crazy. But I'm back. More reviews. Last week, to be honest, nothing really exciting happened unless you count Regina saying that she was the savior, and Henry trying to talk to Emma, but Regina just not having it at all whatsoever. Also, Hook trying to retouch with Emma, that's not happening. I can tell you for a fact that that's not happening. And also, I called that last week. If I made a video, you would have seen it, but it kind of was confirmed this week that Hook's not having that BS like Belle did with Rumple. That's not happening. And also, Emma's trying to take the Excalibur out of the stone. What you find out this week is Excalibur is kind of like a demon sword, because basically, spoiler alert, King Arthur was evil. So it's just like, ugh. Listen, my friend told me that King Arthur might be evil, but I did not want to believe her for a second, because I'm saying that's such a cliche. We've seen this before. Don't make him evil. Make like Guinevere evil or something else, bro. They totally made him evil. And it's just like, okay, cop out. I still love you. Still love you guys. Still love your show. Keep making it. It's just, I feel like that was a little cop out. But getting into the beginning of this episode, Regina was, she, basically her, Snow, David, Emma, Hook, and all of them are trying to find out how to help Merlin, which you found out he was like a tree in the last episode, as well as, this dude trying to murder Regina, and of course Robin saves the day and rescues her. Emma uses her dark voodoo magic. I'm sorry. Her dark magic, because some people take offense to voodoo magic. I'm sorry. To heal Robin, but of course I know that that was a bad idea. I don't know if you guys knew that. You probably did, because y'all some smart people. But that's just a bad idea. Like, nothing's good coming from that. After that, they found this toadstool, like mushroom, saying that this can help us talk to Merlin, even though he's in a spell. And so, of course, David tries to go out with King Arthur to find it. See, this is how me and my mother talk about David, that he's just a screw up. Like, he's not a screw up as a human being, he's just not lucky. Season 2, when Emma and Snow got sent to the Enchanted Forest, he kind of tripped over his feet and couldn't make it in there. What else? There are some other times when he tries to, like, help in Netherland, and he ends up getting poisoned and making things more problematic than they should have been. But it's just, I'm not saying that he's a complete screw up, it's just he's so unlucky. It's insane. Well, back in Storybrooke, things are heating up. Basically, they need to, like, get something that touched Rumple when he was a man, not, before Satan Cricket got his fingers on him. And everyone's having problems trying to find out what they could use. My little sister honestly said the scarf, and I'm like, the scarf kind of makes sense. But Deus Ex Machina, scarf wasn't there. So it gave a reason for Emma to talk to Hook, so that Hook can show her the sword, and so that she can take the sword and use it, which is kind of touched him. It just, he took the sword and like tapped his neck, as like, I'll kill you. But I guess that counts as touching him. Technically, if you get technical, yes. But I thought it was kind of more like a thing, like belongings and stuff like that. Not just, oh, it touched him when he was a man, so this counts. But while Emma's trying to get the sword out the stone, That was a good movie, actually. I wouldn't mind going watching it again. While Emma's trying to get the Sword of the Stone, we flash back to Camelot, where basically, you know, not Robin, David and Arthur are on their way to get the Toadstool, and they go across the river because they see this toadstool like on a pedestal of glowing light. Is weird. I'm just rolling with it by this point. I don't really care. And of course, David trips while fighting these soulless. Have anyone seen Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed? Here, like, I'll flash a picture real fast. This is what those things look like. Yeah, so that's the first thing that came to my mind. And of course, Chips fall in the water. Arthur saves him, and takes the mushroom or toadstool while he's saving David. And then he takes them back to Camelot, and it's just like has a huge parade in David's honor, saying, "You get the seat that belonged to the man who betrayed me." I'm just like, what? So, you mean to tell me that Arthur's going to give David this seat at the round table, and that David is going to keep that seat? But isn't he going kind of back to Storybook? Or are we staying in Camelot? I don't know. It's kind of vague. All they really want to do was save Emma, and there's not, like, they don't even really want to go home. I don't know. It's kind of weird. They don't give a explanation on what they want to do after they save Merlin other than saving Emma. You know, if you ask me, they probably should stay in Camelot. Well, they should stay in Camelot if it wasn't run by evil madmen. Woohoo, 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 woohoo. So at the end, Lancelot comes in and says, "Oh, Snow, guess what? I was alive. Hashtag Cora didn't kill me. Hashtag I'm immortal. Hashtag don't it look nice after like 3 whole seasons? He looks wonderful after 3 whole seasons. He aged well." But he's like, "Snow, this guy, he's evil. Get away from him. Don't mess with him." And Snow's just like, "What? I don't understand what you're talking about." And then it kind of like does a flash forward to Arthur talking to Guinevere about needing the dagger to complete Excalibur. And it's kind of hinted that Excalibur is kind of like a demon sword. If in the books he's like a holy sword in the normal holy sword in the normal books and fairy tales of King Arthur, but I guess this one's a demon sword. Kind of makes sense. And that about wraps up this episode, I guess. Since I didn't make a video last week because of reasons, because I was super busy, I'll give last week's episode a 6 out of 10. I'll give this week's episode a 7 out of 10. This season is really starting off really slow, and the last time they had a slow season like this, I think it was kind of around the first season. I actually fell off the first season because it was too slow, and then when the second season came on, I got back on to Once Upon a Time. It's just, I don't want to fall off. I like making these reviews. It's nice. But just pick up the pace a little bit. Please, please, please. Hold up! Hold up! Hold your horses. I forgot one very important thing. Rumple is back. But we don't even know. Like, he's not good nor evil. So he's like a blank slate. It's a blank sheet of paper. This is going to be amazing what they're going to do with him. Now that makes me actually interested for next week's episode. Because, whoo, Dark Swan. So, this is a little off topic yesterday, but since we're talking about Disney and fairy tales and stuff like this, I was watching Gravity Falls the other day, and Mabel was talking about high school, and she said, "I don't understand why people aren't singing and dancing. TV made me think high school was kind of like a musical." And I was just like, really, Disney? Pat your own back like that? Oh, Mabel, sweetheart. High school is just like Once Upon a Time, full of people you can't trust, full of people that will betray you in a heartbeat. The moment you get home, sucks you right back, and romances that will never last. Oh, and every high school has a Zelina. Every high school has a Zelina.